University's Cornell Engineering program. We will be analyzing a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. We will see the curriculum, program expectations, and admission guidelines. In order to be admitted, the deadline is January 2nd for you to submit your application. Now, high school classes required are AP Calculus as well as AP Biology, and it's recommended that you take AP Chemistry as well. You must complete your full application, which is individual to Cornell, specific to Cornell University, and you must pay the $75 fee. You must write the specific Cornell essay as well as submit your SAT or ACT scores, including, and you must include SAT subject tests in either math, biology, or chemistry. You must have two teacher recommendations as well as a recommendation from either a vice principal or a principal, and you also have to submit a mid-year report of your senior year. The basic requirements, first of all, the whole mechanical engineering will take 8 semesters to complete. It's a total of 125 credit hours needed to graduate. And your first freshman year, you must pass the Cornell swim test. This is for everybody who attends Cornell. They must pass this swim test because it's required of all their students. You must also take 2 years of physical education and 6 liberal art courses. Now, the program expects you to at least have a C in all required math, science, and computer science courses. Your GPA must be greater than 2.5 in all of your advanced math, physics, and engineering courses. Through fourth semester. You'll take Math 1910, Math 1920, Math 2930, and Math 2940, which are like your calculus courses, your basic math courses for college. First semester, you must also take Chemistry 2090, which is 4 credit hours. Also NGRI, which is Intro to Engineering which is 3 credit hours. Then you have to take your first year writing seminar course as well as your first year. Second semester, again with the math course. Then you take physics 11, 12, which is 4 credit hours. And then your first year writing seminar as well as your second year of PE. Semester 3, you take Math 2930, Physics 2213, which is 4 credit hours now, and NGRD 2020, which is Statistics and Mechanics of Solids, which is 4 credit hours, and then 2210, which is Thermodynamics for 3 credit hours. And that's when you begin taking your liberal arts class, which is 3 credit hours. Fourth semester, you will take Math 2940, MAE 2030, and MAE 2250, which are dynamics for 4 credit hours and mechanical synthesis for 4 credit hours, and then liberal studies. For semesters 5 through 8, you will take for semester 5 electronic circuits, which is 3 credit hours, MAE 2970, which is mechanics of engineering materials, 4 credit hours, MAE 3230, which is intro to fluid mechanics for 4 credit hours. Then you choose a math elective and take another liberal studies class. Then you must take for semester 6 MAE 3260, which is system dynamics, 4 credit hours, MAE 3280, which is experimental and applied mechanics of structures, which is 3 credit hours, and MAE 3240, which is heat transfer for 3 hours. Then you must take another elective that's approved by your advisor and another liberal studies class. For the 7th semester, you must take Phys 2214, which is electronic circuits for 4 hours, MAE 4300, which is professional practice in mechanical engineering, and then MAE 4272, which is fluid heat transfer laboratory for 3 credit hours. Another major approved elective in liberal studies, and then semester 8, another major approved elective, an MAE for XX1, which is a supervised senior design experience, kind of like an internship, a technology elective, an advisor approved elective, and your last level of study. We'll look at scholarships, grants, and loans. Tuition and fees for people who are residents of the state of New York would be $18,390 per semester. Tuition and fees for non-residents of New York City would be $27,409, not including housing. Housing, dining, and health insurance. And health insurance is Cornell health insurance is something you must have to pay if you wish to attend Cornell. $7,568. Books, supplies, and miscellaneous are $1,400. So the total would be 27,367 for residents of the state of New York per semester, and 36,377 for non-residents of the state of New York. Cornell has an installment plan that allows you to pay by semester or divide it into monthly plan, monthly parts across the semester. So basically like a monthly payment instead of just having to pay in full for each semester. Cornell accepts several grants, but the main grants that are accepted are the federal Pell Grant, which you must complete the FAFSA application, which is almost for every grant, and it's available for citizens and non-citizens in need of financial aid. The max that they can give you is $6,095 per semester. The federal state education opportunity grants, they can give you a max of 4,000 per semester, available, and it's available for people who qualify for the Pell Grant as well. The New York State Tuition Assistance Program is only available for New York State residents. You must be a full-time college student, and your family net income must be less than $80,001, and it ranges from $500 to $5,165. Also, the Knight Scholarship is up to $10,000 a semester, and it's available to all students who begin a master in engineering. And you must apply with an essay and explain your career and goals. Grants are also available for research. Students who plan to research something in college can apply for a grant in order to fund their research. And the research must be applicable to the real world. It's available to research teams of a maximum of 4 members, and it has to be a max wage of $1,600 and expenses of $1,000 for fall semester, so no greater than 2,100 in total. And for the spring semester, it's a max wage of 4,500 and expense of 1,500, no greater than 5,500 total. Then the Cornell grant is not based on merit or athletics, only age. There is no max or minimum, but you must complete your FAFSA application, and they analyze each individual case, and any outside payments that you receive from other grants or scholarships reduce this Cornell grant. Scholarships. Endowed scholarships, they only apply after any grants you've received, and they are paid by previous students of Cornell who also received scholarships from others, and now they wish to like give back. It establishes a direct connection between the donor and the student who's receiving the money, and there is individual requirements for each donor or fund. So basically, if somebody donates to Cornell and they're like any student who meets these specific requirements that I need, I will help them. Then it's individual to each person. It subtracts from the Cornell grant, and you're required to finish the question. Now, outside scholarships are accepted by Cornell, but they may subtract from school grants and other scholarships, such as the endowed scholarship, and it will be divided between both semesters unless indicated otherwise. Loan, need-based loans. The federal direct subsidized loan, 3.5 thousand for freshmen, 4,500 for sophomores, 5,500 for juniors and seniors per year. It gives no interest while in school and a fee of 1%. at the beginning to take the loan. And then it has a 5.05% fixed interest 6 months after you graduate. Cornell University loan, the amount varies. It's all similar to the federal direct subsidized loan, except it has a 6% interest rate. And then there are non-need based loans, which are private loans with banks that are allowed. And there's also the federal direct unsubsidized loan, which has different amounts for each year and a fee of 4,004% in order to take out the loan, and 4.45% for undergraduates and 6% for graduates as an interest rate that begins to accumulate as soon as you take out the loan. Then the federal direct parent loan can be a total tuition that has a fee of 4,000 and it accumulates 7% interest on school, 7.6% after graduation. You got enough money to pay 25% of your studies, so 54,818. It accumulates a 6% yearly interest after you graduate. So assuming that you pay $5,000 yearly, it will take you about 17 years to pay it off. And consider that this is only for a fourth of your studies. You will finish paying when you are 40 years old if you graduate in your early 20s. And here is the year by year of how much you pay and then how much you will own because of the high university life, the program benefits, and Cornell was established in 1865. So there's a lot of history and tradition in the school, and they have a lot of festivities. Very outdoorsy, and there's lots to do like hiking and bike trails around the college. It's a college town, so meaning that there's a lot of food and attractions around. And some of the attractions can be like Fall Creek Gorge and Cascadilla Gorge because it's like it's in an area of New York where there's a lot of like lakes and rivers and stuff like that. A lot of stuff that you can do outdoors. It's around 4 hours away from New York City and 3 hours from Niagara Falls, so it's very common that they do like field trips or just trips organized among students to go to the city or to the falls. Here's some program benefits. It's considered number 10 according to U.S. News and World Report rankings in engineering programs, and there's over 13,000 first-year applicants last year, so a lot of people apply. It has a gender diversity of 53%, meaning that 53% of the class of last year were women, so it has a majority of women engineers. And a fun fact is that Bill Nye graduated from Cornell University with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. The university website and scholarship information is listed here, as well as the Cornell Engineering Handbook, which goes more into detail about what each classes are and how many credit hours there are for each